With the recent launch of Canva Forms, you can now capture responses using stunning dynamic forms inside your Canva designs. And today I'm going to share everything you need to know about creating forms inside of Canva. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so before we jump into Canva Forms, if you're completely new to Canva, simply head over to your browser and type in canva.com, and that's going to take you here where you can simply sign up for free. Then once you've signed up, you'll arrive inside your dashboard, which looks something like this. Now with this recent release of Canva Forms, you can now add many types of dynamic forms to your different Canva designs. For example, let's first go ahead and open up a new design using a template. For me, I'm going to open up a presentation, and then under design, I can simply search for the presentation template that I'm after. I'm going to navigate down to all results and select a template down here. For example, I'm going to select this business presentation and apply all 15 pages. Okay, let's close this. And as you can see, we have this business presentation template. We can navigate through all these different pages. I'm going to navigate to the very end and click on this thank you page. And let's say I want to add a feedback form at the end of this presentation. That way, when I share this presentation with my team or external users, they can fill out this form. Before I add a form, I'm going to delete this element and move this text element over here, as well as make this shape element a bit longer. And I also want to delete this element here and this shape. Okay, so I want to add a feedback form over here. To do that, navigate over to Elements and locate this form option down here. Then choose from a form template. For example, we have feedback down here. I'm going to select See All and add this form here. And let's go ahead and reposition this form that we just added. I'm also going to make it larger, and I'm happy with that. I also want to add this form here. Again, take the time to play around with the different elements on your pages. I'm going to take this form, make it smaller, and I'm happy with this. I'm going to place that over here. I'm going to change the alignment, and I'm happy with that. Now you can see I have two different dynamic form fields, or form blocks, and these will capture separate responses. As you can see, we have a submit feedback button here, as well as a submit button here. Now let's go ahead and edit one of these forms. Click on the form, and you'll see this design bar up above. Similar to designing anything in Canva, you can play around with the form colors, the font type, size, as well as other formatting options. Okay, I'm going to navigate over to this color and change the color by clicking on color picker, this option down here, and selecting this color. I'm also going to change the style to this here. Okay, let's close out of this. Now we can also navigate over to edit and further edit this form. As I mentioned before, these are separate form responses, and I actually only want to connect one response, so I'm going to add this feedback, rate your experience, under this form over here. To do that, navigate over to star rating. I'm going to change this to rate your experience, and I'm happy with the number of stars. We can decrease or increase this if we like. Now, if we click on these three dots, we can turn this question into a required question, or we can change the positioning, as well as duplicate or delete this question. Now, I also want to collect a name, so I'm going to add short answer and add please add your name, and I'm going to rearrange this entry, this form field, and add it to the top of my form. This is required. If we navigate over here, we can change the question type. Okay, so I'm actually going to move these elements across over here and make them smaller. I'm happy with that, and make this form larger. I'm happy with that. I'm going to delete this form, make this longer, and duplicate this text, add this down here, and change this to how did you find this presentation? And I'm happy with that. We can also take the time to make the font the same as the font and theme across our presentation or across our other designs. Now let's click on this form again, navigate up to edit. We can also add long answer, multiple choice, checkbox, email if we want to caption email, number, poll, single choice quiz, multi-choice quiz, a mood meter, linear scale, and the star rating. These are the 12 question types we currently have access to. Now, if we navigate over to settings, here we can choose to show a header. I'm going to remove this. If you want to show the header, you can add your header text here. We can also change the button label and then change the responses privacy. Collect respondents' names. This is if they're already signed into Canva. Do not collect names. Okay, let's click out of this and close settings. Oh, looks like I need to make some more changes here. I'm going to rearrange this. And you can see that this button is not very responsive. But let's first go ahead and preview what this looks like. This is a presentation design, so let's go ahead and click on present. Okay, so I'm happy with this form. Let's close out of this and click on the form again and navigate up to responses. At the moment, our form is not live. This presentation is not live online for people to submit their responses. So let's do that so I can show you how to manage your responses. Simply navigate over to share and let's navigate down to public view link. Create a public view link and then click on copy. You can also change the name and rename this public link. as well as add another link if you want to track different audiences in terms of the number of visitors that your form, your design receives. Okay, let's open this up in a new tab. And as you can see, this is the presentation. Maybe I've shared this business presentation with my team, and now I've shared the link with my organization so that they can leave feedback. Okay, let's navigate across all the way to the end. And at the end of the presentation, the viewer can add their name. Let's go ahead and do that. How did you hear about us? I'm going to select social media and then rate your experience. Now you can see this button is not very responsive. It did look responsive in the preview, but I would need to go back and make changes to this. For now, let's go ahead and submit this form. And let's close out of this. And you can see the response is saved. Let's jump back into our design backend and navigate over to responses. And you can see we have one total response and we have a snapshot of the response details. If we click on view responses, that's going to open up the form response data. Now we can also link our form to a sheet. For example, let's close this and navigate down to link to sheet. And now we can manage our form responses inside of Canva Sheets. Now, if you're completely new to Canva Sheets, what I'll do is add a full Canva Sheets tutorial up above and down below in the description for you to check out. Canva Sheets is a powerful visual and dynamic AI-driven spreadsheet. Now, if we click on data, you can see that this is the form that is connected. And we can disconnect this source if we like. Now this is incredibly powerful inside of Canva. For example, you can create a CRM, a visual customer relationship management spreadsheet that's connected to a form for capturing leads, new projects, or other data that you want to collect and manage inside your CRM that you built with Canva. If you're interested in this, I'll link my Canva CRM tutorial up above and down below in the description. Okay, now let's quickly jump back to home, navigate to your home interface. And what we can also do is create a website using Canva. And now we can add forms to our website. For example, let's select a template down here, apply all 7 sections. And now we have a website here, a beautiful single website page. What we can do is simply add a form, for example, forms, and let's just add a simple contact form for now and add this in here. However, you could add anything. Maybe you have a cafe or restaurant website. You could collect reservations or bookings and connect this to your spreadsheet inside Canva. Pretty powerful, right? And we can change the document color if we like. Then if we publish the website, we now have a form embedded in our website. In the past, you used to have to connect a third-party tool in order to turn your Canva website into a dynamic website that can capture data. Let's go ahead and preview this and navigate down. And as you can see, we now have a form that website users can engage with and submit. Okay, let's close out of this. And that is how you can simply use Canva Forms to create dynamic forms to embed into your Canva designs. If you're interested in learning more about new Canva tools and features, I will add all the relevant videos and tutorials down below in the description for you to check out. And there we have it for this Canva Forms tutorial. Now, if you have any questions about Canva Forms, make sure to pop them down below. And with that said, thank you so much for watching this video all the way through to the end. If you got value, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And that way I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.